once in a while when you're out and about today and you run into one of those rain bands, it rains pretty good, but the rain is zipping along. All the rain is caught in the circulation around Dorian, so any rain that impacts the state doesn't last long. And the heavy rain shield from Dorian for now, even though it's expanding a little bit, it's literally right on the coast. So over the state, there's not a lot of rain being felt from Dorian. And it'll be questionable to see how close this rain band expands to the west, because if the hurricane continues to parallel the east coast, a lot of the heavy rain will stay offshore, and the core of the hurricane, I think, will stay offshore. So the main problem is not going to be flooding rain. It's going to be how much beach erosion, some overwash on some of the roads. There'll be some coastal flooding. It's really going to be about the impacts of the Atlantic splashing on our east coast. And then the storm will parallel our east coast, get awfully close to the Carolinas in a couple of days. The storm leaving us or moving away is going to have some impacts on our weather, because you see all the tropical moisture here in what color is it? Kind of rust color, kind of purple color. Watch what happens next couple of days. Dorian moves away and it kind of yanks down lower water content. I mean, really low content as far as water goes. So we should start a stretch of rain-free weather. I don't think it's going to rain much tomorrow. So Thursday through the weekend, may get 4 days in a row in early September without a drop of rain. It's getting busy in the tropics. We got Dorian. We have a new tropical storm, Fernand, which is going to move onshore in Mexico. We have TD number 8. There will likely become Gabrielle, but not be a threat to land. There'll be another big wave coming off Africa that will likely develop. But I want to tell you this, as far as our state goes, there are no immediate threats. Once Dorian goes by, we should stay the next 7-day tropical and hurricane free. Storm is moving. We said last night, give it a little time. Just going to wait for that trough to pick it up. It'll take a while to get going. And now that it's moving, it is in that path. The steering currents will take it east of our state. It is not going to come west as we expected. And some of the heavy rain bands just off the east coast. It's a Cat 2, top winds of 110. Typically when hurricanes like this weaken, they kind of spread out. They kind of spread their wings. And some of those rain bands are on the east coast right now. Motion is northwest at 6, but our east coast is kind of orientated north, southeast to northwest. Then it'll start moving north and northeast as it feels the real effects of the trough. By Wednesday afternoon, it's just about parallel to Duval County and Jacksonville. By Thursday, it gets near Charleston, and then it accelerates as it nears the Carolinas Thursday night and Friday, and that's it. How about wind speeds now? Gusts 23 in Tampa, gusts in the 30s in Orlando. The tropical storm watch for Polk County and Highlands County is no longer in effect, so we're going to be fine. The only thing you may notice, a couple things. Tomorrow, the clouds move fast. If it rains, it'll rain for 5-10 minutes. That's it. There'll be some gusty winds as the storm continues to move up the coast. The radar presentation tonight is really incredible. There is some heavy rain bands. Sebastian now moving onshore, Palm Bay and Vero. The worst weather is about from Cocoa to about Jupiter. Winds are running about 35, 40. We've had gusts up to 60. And this type of weather should continue right up 95 and A1A up towards the Cape and Daytona late tonight.